All right, let's try and squeeze in some drafts. This draft event is almost over, so I wouldn't mind trying to get a few more in. This is Sko. We're going to try and do some drafts. We got an opponent with an Infinity Avatar. Let's check them out. Oh, I guess I knew it crashed the game when you try and check their profile during the draft. But anyway, I haven't played anybody with Infinity Avatar yet. I'm pretty low CL, so I'm kind of interested in that. I'll grab Quinjet. Quinjet's always good. I love Supergiant. I don't get to play with Supergiant much. Nomura's good in draft too, but of these, Lockjaw's the best. That's not a very good choice there. I like Alioth with Supergiant. I don't know if I'll be able to get priority for it. Ooh, Maximus is also great with Supergiant. I'm building a Supergiant deck. Shang, whenever Shang comes down in draft, it's always pretty lucky feeling. Now we're waiting for... Well, it looks like the opponent has already chosen their 6 cards, but I've got my 6 cards that are hidden. They've got their 6 cards that are hidden. And then now in this next step, we can see what each other takes. We're drafting against each other. I'd be happy with that Valk, because that Valk works really well with my Supergiant. Yeah, so I've got Supergiant, Alioth, Valk, Maximus. Ooh, I think I'm going to take that Leech, mostly just because I don't want him to shut off my Alioth. It seems like that Alioth is kind of a key card to my strategy. They take a Sunspot. I wonder if they have a Nihilus back there. Shadow King is good here. I like Mirage, always. Better than the other 2 cards. Mirage is one of my favorite cards. Spider-Ham's kind of scary from the opponent. Ooh, I would have grabbed that Snow Guard probably. But Nightcrawler's a pretty decent, 11th card. Of these, I guess Bill. Those are not very good choices. I'm not feeling super confident in my deck. If I get the Supergiant combos off with the Alioth, it could be pretty good. If I don't, it won't be. I didn't end up getting anything for the Quinjet. So that's kind of a wasted first pick. Throw it down in the unopened location. I kind of like doing it like that. I'm going to hold this Shadow King. Probably. I don't think I can play this Maximus either. Seeing, based on what they had in their deck, especially if they have like a Nihilus or some kind of combo pieces with that Sentry, I'm gonna hold this Maximus for sure. They just temple out the Grandmaster. That's a pretty good sign for me. Ooh, and we're gonna swap them. I think I might be skipping another turn. I think I can afford it because they really haven't done anything either. Ooh, Zemo. Zemo's a surprisingly good draft card just because it's extra points. And Nightcrawler's a great thing to get off of it, too. Alright, I'm going to slam the Supergiant and then Alioth, whatever they put down under it, because I'm probably not going to have priority to be able to hit anything else with the Alioth. So we'll put it over there so it can tie the Zemo if they move that Nightcrawler. And then I could also play Valk afterwards too. Ooh. Valk's definitely not good into that Void. But this leads me to believe that they have a way to get rid of that Void, whether they have a Nihilus or Cersei or something like that. So I could play the Valk to reveal the final turn. Maximus Shadow King. Maybe if they put something that's got some power buff on it. I mean, that's a lot of good hidden power under there. 8 power. I don't think they'll expect that necessarily out of those 2 cards. I'll bet you anything that is Cersei or an Annihilus. I'm going to get rid of it and hope my 8 mid holds. I think I'm probably good here. Ooh, Magneto. I don't think I have enough points. Or no, I do, because that Void is going to stay. Oh, yep. Cersei. Perfect. Alright, we got 1 game off of the Infinity Avatar. Not bad. head to game 2, see if we can get another one. Oh, they're just done. That happens a lot in draft, I've noticed. That people, if they lose the first one, they don't want to play the second one. I don't really know why. I mean, I guess the draft is the fun part. Oh, look, we got the same guy. A rematch. That's pretty funny. Let's see if we can beat the Infinity Avatar man twice. This isn't a great choice, though. I guess I'm taking the Quinjet again. It kind of burned me last time. It did not work out. I've been liking Surfer in draft. There's tons of 3s you can take. Shanna goes with 3s. Galactus is surprisingly strong in this mode, but it doesn't go with what I've got going. I'm going to go smarter, and I get rewarded with the Brood right away. Cassandra's perfect. Makari works really well, but I think I'm actually, I'd rather have the Mirage. I've already got 2, I'll have 2 full of a board if I grab the Makari. I'm going to snap. There's no real reason not to snap in this mode. As far as I can tell, the points are only for like the leaderboard, and they're not like tied to some currency. Ooh, I wonder if my opponent has a move going on under there. I finally get a Quinjet reward here. Scorpion's great, just great generic. See, they've got their Scorpion at 2-3 in their mode as well, but they've got some things different than what we have that were updated after that. Yeah, they've got to have some move cards under there. That's kind of a little scary to play against a move deck in this mode. Snowguard is another great Quinjet target. Man, Jeff and Nightcrawler both look great here. I think Jeff's a little better. Even though Nightcrawler is easier to weave in. Wave doesn't really help me. Iceman. I'll grab the Iceman for sure. Ooh, Blue Marvel. You can't pass up the Blue Marvel. Even though the Coulson has some synergy with what I've got going, giving an opponent a Blue Marvel, it's just, you can't do it. So I'll take him. Alright, we're probably going to start with this Scorpion. I'm going to snap again. See if I can snap this Infinity Avatar into quitting early again. Maybe I can go 2-0 against them. Let's check out what they got going on here. Oh yeah, they've hit Infinity rank and they're much higher CL than me. No videos though. I think maybe people aren't that into the videos yet. Let's put out the Scorpion. Next turn we'll play Cassandra, probably also to the left. Just because it's nice to be able to fit things with high power into that location. Ooh, although Sinister London is always great with Cassandra. Wave. I guess there's some risk of Galactus. Well, no, not anymore. Because they had those cards to be able to move them out of the way. And Galactus has been quite popular so far in the drafts I've seen. But I don't have to worry about it because that wave landed mid. And now I get to play a double Blue Marvel, right? I mean, I think I'm going to lose to Tech here if they have like Shadow King or Enchantress. But if not, I'm in a good position. They had the double. Let's see what they got. Ooh, they were trying to lock down that location. But I think they probably think they've got it. But I've got double Jeff. Should I play anything else? I think I'll get my board too full. I could play the Snow Guard to be able to turn off Sinister London next turn. So they can't sneak anything into the left there. But I don't know that I need it. Let's see. I'll have 2 Jeffs. The Snow Guard will also go left. That'll leave me with just 1 spot over there. I think it's worth it. Because I can move both Jeffs mid if I need to. They didn't play right. Where are they playing left? Coulson. Yeah, I'm definitely just gonna turn off. Oh, they're done. We chased them out again. 2-0. So call it 2-0 against the Infinity player. Oh, it looks like they did not quit. They're gonna try and claw back. They didn't give up so easily this time. We get to go to the full set of games. So you can see up at the top left, it shows that I have 1 point. Ooh, Mirage on turn 1 is always pretty strong. And I can play the Quinjet later to discount whatever this ends up being if it's more than a 1 cost. Ooh, big wave. I kind of feel like they have Galactus in their deck. Asteroid M. Shifting things mid. Now do I play the Jeff or do I play Iceman Quinjet? And then I have a cheap 2/7 wave. Seems pretty good, even though I kind of think I don't want to play the wave for them to enable whatever it is they're trying to do with wave. But at 2/7, I can play it on the last turn for a lot of power. I'd like to get my Surfer. So they got my Brood, and I've got their expensive wave, which actually gets discounted for me. I could play Brood over here, and then pray I get Silver Surfer. And then it'll pull 1 Brood to the mid, so I'm not clogged over there or anything. Oh, now they're going to start moving. They get the free move. That is brutal. This is not looking great. I don't have the Surfer, and I don't have the space for this Shauna. I don't want to play the wave because I'm not benefiting from it in any way. So I can play this Jeff out along with the Scorpion. If they have another way to move that Vulture, I might be in trouble. Yeah, 2/7. I don't want to play it though. Coulson, that's kind of interesting. Do they have Surfer? Kind of running low on space here a little bit. And of course the wave's going to get pulled mid if I play it anywhere else, so I'll just play it mid. And I've got a couple more discounted cards that I could play out. Ooh. Gamora, I don't think I can get enough power to win on that side. I could just give up on that side. Well, this 6 is the most I can put out anywhere. And then maybe to prevent it from going mid, I can play this mid. They didn't have much. Would this have won the Fury mid? Yeah, I kind of botched that. Yep, that Fury should have gone mid, obviously. I was thinking that I needed to protect it from the move, but I don't know. I definitely threw that one. So we get a game 3. Nice to actually hit a game 3 for once. Most people don't stick in for all 3 games. Quinjet Mirage as 1/2. That's pretty good. I'm gonna snap. They snap back. Because there's no reason not to, really. So I've got a pretty decent curve, especially it'd be nice to get Brood to go left, because that's a massive power output. Ooh, discounting 3s and 4s, that's good for me. Not with anything I currently have. But if I can get the Silver Surfer and the Brood, that would be great. 2/5 multiple man, a 1/5 multiple man rather. goblin is pretty annoying over there. Bar with no name. Bar with no name. Nope. I did get the surfer. Alright, I'm going to fill this in case they're trying to do some sort of clog thing. Which does seem pretty popular in this mode. And the multiple man has enough power that it kind of... it's not so bad there. Now what I want most is the Brood, so I'm trying to leave space left in case I get the Brood. No Brood. Do I just play the Shanna? The Shanna doesn't clog too much because I can keep my right full so nothing goes there. So I can just get a 1-drop left and a 1-drop mid. And then that gives me more targets for the blue marble later. Unless I get something disastrous here. Ooh, Martyr actually is great because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a full board. They're going to be able to move their Vulture for massive amounts of power. And right's not looking great for me. Now the question is, do I play the blue marble now or save it more as a surprise? I honestly kind of think I'm more likely to beat them with more unexpected power. And if I just tempo out the blue marble, it's predictable and it could get countered with an enchantress or rogue or something. I think this is the better play, and then I can play the Iceman and the blue marble next turn. Yeah, see, this is better actually because they're assuming I have no way to win right now. So they're more likely, I think, to commit to just one of these two lanes. Although I guess I could play Spectrum. How much is Spectrum? Spectrum gives 2 to the Quinjet. That's not enough. So blue marble, Iceman, and then the Martyr won't move, which also might surprise them a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to get him with a surprise win on the right. I'm not adding a ton of power mid. Oh, they didn't even play mid. Well, that worked perfectly well. Yeah, I think they probably had Galactus in there somewhere. Or they were definitely trying some sort of clog strategy. But we got the rematch win against the Infinity Avatar opponent. Feels good.